Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the ...2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns. I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to...
What I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
They go play action. Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he'll get this up past the 45.
And the first down.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at midfield.
And you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 13 carries, 64 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Mayfield now from the 50. That is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Little short pass here to Hill. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Now Rattler. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, they take a double coverage and intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They begin with a run by Miller. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Rattler working out of the gun. There's Chris Olave. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
16 yards. And the Saints first down. A gain of 16 yards.
A first down carry now for Miller. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. Olave holds it in. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass charge.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's another Saints first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
To the air is Rattler. Complete to Olave on the out route.
Complete to Chris Olave.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches. 51 yards and a touchdown.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
Here's Rattler. That's Olave bringing in another one.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Rattler wants to throw it. The pass caught by Olave. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Chris Olave. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He finds his man Johnson. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
9 yards. That's good for the Saints.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40.
That's good. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Irving. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Once again, it's Irving. Ooh, a juke. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints' 31. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? This is caught by Evans. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this 1st half. It's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
A 4-yard gain.
Mayfield. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Booker from 4 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler getting ready for this next possession. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
22 yards. And the Saints, first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Play action. Now Rattler. Olave over the middle. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and Chris Olave getting set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Saints. 1st down.
Inside handoff now, Miller. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go play action here with Rattler.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19.
And the Saints, 1st down. A gain of 30. And the Saints, 1st down.
Now Rattler. This one taken in by Olave. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Saints 1st down.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Miller. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gay's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd and
to throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Throwing is Rattler. And Cooks has it over the middle. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To the air is Rattler. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Here's Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Officially that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And just inside of a minute left, Charles, they got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Mayfield to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Room past the 35. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
48-yard line.
Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards. Complete to Emeka Abuka. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Mayfield down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Delivering the pass here to Evans on the out route. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA
trip
Sports
around the NFL
report.
starts now. We begin with a good battle in the AFC East. All right, Brandon, thanks much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. And this is the young star, Garrett Wilson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Aviators go on to the dominant win. They beat the brakes off of their opponent. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is George Pickens. He was a big-time factor in this one. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. The Cowboys move back to within a game of 500. They get to 6-7 with this victory. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This'll wind up a touchdown. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Looking to put a drive together. Second half begins with a run from Miller. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. For these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. And he is caught. And some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
Rattler wants to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air once more is Rattler. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18.
And the Saints, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
Another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw here. Dumps it complete to Miller. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the Buccaneers 9-yard line.
Now Rattler. Finding Miller once more, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are back within a score. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
18.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brings up third down.
Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Irvin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
4 yards. That's another.
Throwing, Mayfield. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On the handoff, this is Irvin. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll try and do this himself. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
A 48-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And that was Dorian Williams who found his way through and planted him for a loss on the play.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Rattler working out of the gun. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 45. Following the interception, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Complete to Cade Otten.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
First down.
A run with Irvin. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Buccaneers.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
That's the score. Buccaneers 27.
We think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bucs offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And a first.
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Ibuka. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run. This is Irvin. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A first carry for Rashad White.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Buccaneers first.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Irvin is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Oh, what a move. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The New Orleans offense set to take over. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Rattler wants to throw it.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Here's Rattler.
Olave over the middle. This offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 17.
To the air is Rattler.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But I certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
They'll go. Here's Rattler.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Mayfield down.
This is caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. And he's got it. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rashad White, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was Rashad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run.
Fighting through at the 25.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Out on onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing is Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks with career touchdown number 70. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for two.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game.
26.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need...
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up, and he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown, then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. Two quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Baker going to give it to Irvin.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin.
Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Throwing, Mayfield.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he's into the end
zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bucs extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Buccaneers 49.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Looking to put a drive together. Now Rattler. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
132 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here's 2nd and 3. Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as a tackle made at the 18.
It's a gain of 8. And a first down. 1st and 10.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Buccaneers, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.